Okay. Hello, how's everybody doing today? And I'm Johnny B. And today, this is a new song by Dimash. And I'm going to shrink my face up a little bit here. And the reason I'm doing this type of window and this type of format is you get to see exactly what I see. Okay. And the volume, everything's going to be. So you get to see what I see. If I play with the phone, everything. Okay. So this is a new song by Dimash. So let's listen to it.
New song, Without You.
That's not new. I've heard that song already. All right. That was wonderful. All right. I'm going to go over a couple things. I like to point these things out. Everyone talks about Dimash's incredible range. His incredible range is incredible. But there are people that can try to hit that range. In fact, there was a time on a Chinese show. I watch a lot of Dimash. A lot. Okay. He has grabbed me and taken hold of me. But there was this Chinese show where they had a bunch of people, contestants, that were seeing if they could hit the notes on his song SOS. And then he chose three of them that helped him and assisted him with the song. So what you can hear is people that can hit notes, but they can't sustain the notes. They have to work to get there. And it's not as fluid. Okay. There's a lot of things. Okay. There was a lady that did it in Spanish. It wasn't very good. She's like, I'm going to sing Dimash's version of SOS. And I think she did it in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. And I listened to it because I always try to see if there's anyone that is brave enough to do a Dimash cover. Very, very, very few people are brave enough to do it. And the ones that are doing it, people compliment them for the effort, but it's not very good. It's not on that level. Okay, so let's go on, for example, the first thing, his notes. Okay, he can hit the range. Okay, in the song that he does by Vitas originally sang that song, I believe, and it's called Opera 2. How many of you have noticed that during the singer competition, he actually went up 3 times higher than Vitas ever did? How do I know that? Because I watched several Vitas performances. He never scaled it that high. So, number one, his range is even higher than Vitas. Okay? So the range is even higher. That's before he even gets to the whistle. All right? All right. 2, there are songs he does where he's, well, almost every song he does. Let us go with Sinful Passion, where he does the vibrato, the little, that little thing with the, when he, that almost sounds Arabic. It's amazing. But after that, he is able to hold one breath. And that's what's impressive. With one breath, he can go up, down, do a run with one breath. And it's like 15 to 20 seconds long. You're like, dude, take a breath. Wow. Those are the things that are more impressive to me than hitting only the high notes. Everyone loves hearing the high notes, but it's these things that just make you go, oi, oi, oi. Okay? Where he can hold a note forever. He can hold it for a long time. His staccato is magnificent. Some people like the song SOS from the Bastau, or they like it from the Sochi performance or whatnot. I really love the performance, and so does the world, apparently. Love the SOS performance from what he did at Singer, on the Singer. I thought it was the single most perfect song ever done. He didn't miss a note. He was 100% on key. He did things in that performance that were just jaw-dropping. Plus, I love the fact that when he ends that one, he ends it differently. Okay? It was, to me, 100% perfection. He stole that song. He stole it. The original people, who are both dead, by the way, they could never sing that song again. It's no longer theirs. It's his. That song is now his. And nobody's going to be brave enough to try to perform that song unless they are extremely good. Okay? And we believe that is the song that he is going to sing on the world's best stage, which would have been October 2018, which would have meant he still would have had some emotion dealing with his friend Dennis 10. Because after that, I believe, was when he went to London for his concert. I think his concert was October 19th, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. It could have been after. I was a critic on that, by the way. And the reason I was critical on that was because that was my favorite song. And I understood the whole symbolism of having the friend behind you. But I remember when, if you're involved with theater and music, people say you want to show your emotion, but you never want to get too emotional. I did theater and I did singing. In other words, you want everyone to feel that, but you don't want to cross that line. He's young. He crossed that line. When I did say something about it, people were like, "Oh my God!" I had all the little snowflakes come after me, like, "Oh my God!" I said, "I'm not saying he's not the world's greatest singer. Nobody can even touch him." I said he can improve, and where I think he could have improved on was not crossing, allowing that emotion to get so high that it crossed that barrier where it actually affected the performance. You want it to be so involved in the performance that we, as the audience, see that you're emotional, but not too emotional. And we feel your pain. Okay? That's where you want to get. But where he couldn't hit his notes, his throat started to choke up. You don't want to get there. And that's why I was critical of that performance in London. Not because I didn't think he's the greatest singer. I obviously think he's the greatest singer. I wouldn't follow the guy like I do. Okay, I watch interviews about his mom. I watch interviews with his mom, and dad. I absolutely I want to know about this guy. I watch people who go to his country. There was a Turkish guy who's a singer. He went there and just to see Dimash. I know a bit about the history of Dimash because I try to do my research on it because he is that good, but he's young. Okay, and there were a couple things I needed to say about this show. Snowflakes don't get upset if he doesn't win. Doesn't mean he's not the best. This is just a platform. Okay, it's just a platform. Okay. Just like when I said that Adam Lambert was the best singer that American Idol ever had, and on that show that he wasn't going to win, I had people, he didn't win. But where is Chris Allen now? Just proved my point that Adam Lambert came out after that show and used it as a platform and became one of the greatest singers ever. The lead singer of Queen, just an incredible singer. Okay, one of the three outstanding American Idols: Kelly Clarkson, Underwood, and Lambert. Okay, I mean there's a few others in there, but those are the three main ones. Okay, this guy is going to be a sensation. Do I think he could win? Oh, please. I mean he's that good. Okay, okay. But I just need the because boy, I started getting involved with this and I started realizing that there was almost like a cult, this group following. That it was almost like a cult, yeah. And people like, I go on Twitter and I make a comment, I think I'm the first one. Everyone in the world made a comment on this guy on the world's best. Everybody. Okay. I was like, oh my God. I mean, what have I gotten myself into? Because I don't want to be involved in a cult. I enjoy the fact that he's a fantastic singer. I love watching him. This is my first ever reaction video. Okay. Whoops. We got to make sure I touch the screen. But moving on. Okay. I actually watch some of I can't stop watching the reaction videos. There's a few people I watch. Tara Simon. I watch her whenever she does a video on him. There's a guy who's like, let's get poppin'. That guy, I watch him. Yeah, I watch. He's funny. There's a few that I watch. Okay, and I love listening to them, especially when it's a Dimash song. We like that. It's part of what we enjoy doing. We like watching people who realize what we know. It's part of our psychology. We love doing that. Okay. All right. I do hope he comes up with more songs. Okay, I I have heard this song before, and if you're a Dimash fan, which many of you are, you will agree you've heard this song before. Okay, so it may have been new when this came out, but it's not new to us anymore. So, my top five favorite Dimash songs. Um, Number one is SOS. That's my favorite song. Number two is it Unforgettable Day? No. No, I'm gonna say The Love of Tire Swans. It's up there. Um, I do love Adagio. I do love Unforgettable Day. Um, I'm gonna say Late Autumn. I love that one. I love how he just pulls you in on that one. Would be third, Sinful Passion, and probably Die Down. Or no, that's good. I'll have to go with Adagio. Adagio. Okay, it's not bad. The only thing I don't like about Adagio is his English pronunciation of some words. He says wind instead of wind, and he says z instead of the. And I'm hoping that gets a little better and better as he starts to learn more and more English. Okay, but the song's fantastic. Okay, and we all enjoyed listening to him, and we wish him the very very best. We understand that the thing is this. Now we're starting to predict. It's like, okay, he came in October. All right, it's February now. So the next time we hear that he's coming back to the United States, we're going to assume it's back for like a semifinals or a live final. We're just going to assume that's what it's about. So he probably came on, did everything he had to do, and because he recorded this in October, so November, December. Okay. And then they were going to have a live. I'm sure they're going to start doing some live shows or something like that. We'll figure it out. But the Dimash fans are pretty serious, so they'll let us know when he lands in LA. They'll know, and if he does, we know that he's made it through to the next round. We know that he's, probably going to at least get towards the semifinals or finals, maybe even win the darn thing. And I noticed that the show used his image in order to bring people like us. We all wanted to see him. And we were disappointed after the Super Bowl when I remember looking at my friend and I said, they just put his image up so that we would watch the show. He wasn't even on. Kind of upset me a little bit. The TNT boys. I like them, but they bother me. They're insincere. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It sounds so canned. It sounds so canned. Like a canned response. Thank you. All right? I hate that. I hate that canned. I would prefer someone say thank you very much. Thank you so much. But it bothers the piss out of me. I don't like that at all. Okay, it sounds so insincere. So, yes, they're talented. Very good. And they'll probably be one of these semifinalists or, they obviously made it through the next round. But I've noticed that, because I watched the whole TNT scenario. I watched them. I'm like, pretty good. Okay. But then on Dimash's level. Ooh, the other Kazakh singer, the girl, she's got really good pronunciation, English pronunciation. She's good. But again, even her idol is Dimash. For those that don't do a lot of Dimash videos, note, when you hear the word Kudaibergenov, the NOV, or the OV, that's what they do in Russia. They put that OV at the end of the word. That's not his name. His name is Kudaibergen, but in Russian it's Kudaibergenov. In China, they take the first name and they make it very loving and informal. Dimash. Okay? His name's still Dimash. And as we all know, Dimash is actually his nickname. But he's been called that ever since he was a kid. All right? All right. Those two things. That just because people are like, is it really Dimash? Is it Dimashi? Is it... No, it's Dimash Kudaibergen. Okay? Dimashi is what the Chinese people call him. And in Russian, they add the OV Kudaibergenov. Okay? That's it. All right? That's... Okay. The languages, his two main languages are Kazakh and Russian, because of the fact of where he lives and where he's from. He is learning Chinese. His sister's already fluent in Chinese. Did you guys know that? Well, you guys already know that. His sister's already fluent in Chinese. He's learning Chinese. He has a place of residence in China. He's learning Chinese. Okay. And he's learning English. Because the language that they do communicate with each other in is English. When they don't, even in China. Yeah. So when you hear the little girls running up to him in the airport, they're not speaking Chinese to him. What are they speaking? English. Okay. Broken English, but that's okay. His English is broken too. So, and he will get better at it with his English, we hope. Okay. Especially the pronunciations, because it kills me. I love that song, Adagio, and I would like that one to get better and better. Peace out.